大家好，
我是 Stella，
我是我忍。今天要为您念的是练习手册第24课，我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。Lesson 24 I do not perceive my own best interests.
我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。I do not perceive my own best interests. 我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。I do not perceive my own best interests. 不论你活在何种处境，你都无法确知哪一种结局才会带给你幸福。In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. 你既无明师指点哪种做法才是恰当的，自然无从去评估它的结果。Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. 你对外境的所知所见左右了你的所作所为，而那知见本身错误百出。What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. 因此，你无法做出对自己最有益的事，这是意料中的。It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. 然而呢，真实利益的确是你的唯一目标，不论你身在何处，只要你认知正确。Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. 否则，你无从得知什么才是对你最有益的事。Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. 唯有当你明白，你认不出什么是对自己最有意义的事时，你才可能受教，看清它们的真相。If you realize that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are.你一旦深信自己已经知之甚详，你就无法学习了。But in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. 今天的练习会进一步的开启你的心灵，为你启蒙。The idea for today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. 今天的练习要求你格外诚实。The exercises for today require much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. 在今天的5次练习中，诚实且仔细地反省几个主题，会比草率地反省许多主题要有益得多。A few subjects honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods which should be undertaken today will be more helpful than a more cursory examination of a large number. 每次审查新面时以2分钟为宜。2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. 练习开始时，先附送今天的观念，然后闭起眼睛，审查一下最近尚未解决而令你操心的问题。The practice periods should begin with repeating today's idea, followed by searching the mind, with closed eyes, for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. 尽量挖掘出你想要的种种结局。The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. 你很快就会发现，你渴望的结局有好几个目标，且各属不同的层次，还常自相矛盾。You will quickly realize that you have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. 在套用今天的观念时，把想出的每个场景都指称出来，然后仔细列出你希望它最后为你解决或完成的目标，多多益善。In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you, and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in its resolution. 每次操练的格式大致如下。The form of each application should be roughly as follows. 在的情况下，我希望发生，以及发生。In this situation involving, I would like to happen and to happen. 诸如此类 and so on. 试着列出你可能诚实的想到的各种结局。Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes as many honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related to the situation or even to be inherent in it at all. 只要你按部就班的练习，很快就会看清你对那件事情的指望，大多与事件本身无关。If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands of the situation which have nothing to do with it. 你也看清了你的种种目标还自相矛盾，心中所期待的结局也不一致。不论这事件的结局如何，你必会因着某些目标落空而感到失望。You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcome in mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals. However, the situation turns out. 当你心中浮现任何一个尚未解决的事件时，先尽可能地找出所有你期待达到的目标，然后告诉自己 After covering the list of as many hoped for goals as possible for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, 在这事件中，我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。I do not perceive my own best interest in this situation. 然后继续下一个事件 and go on to the next one.
让我们再来唱一次吧。
我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。I do not perceive my own best interests. 我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。I do not perceive my own best interests.
练习手册第24课，我认不出什么是对自己最有益的事。Lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. 奇迹正文第3章。 纯洁无罪的知见。Chapter 3 The Innocent Possession 6. 判断和主权的问题。6. Judgment and the authority problem.
我们已经讨论过最后的审判，只是有些细节尚未交代清楚。We have already discussed the last judgment, but in insufficient detail. 最后的审判终结了人间所有的判断。After the last judgment, there will be no more. 判断只具象征作用，因为没有一种判断超越知见的领域。Judgment is symbolic, because beyond perception, there is no judgment. 圣经所谓不要判断别人，免得自己受到判断，意思是说，你若对他人的真相品头论足，必然也会以同样的眼光评判自己。When the Bible says, "Judge not that ye be not judged," it means that if you judge the reality of others, you will be unable to avoid judging your own. 存心评判他人，无意知道真相，这是你失去内心平安的原因。The choice to judge rather than to know is the cause of the loss of peace. Judgment is the process on which perception but not knowledge rests. 我在讨论知见的分别取舍时曾经提出，评估能力乃是构成知见不可或缺的条件。I have discussed this before in terms of the selectivity of perception. Point out the evaluation is its obvious prerequisites. 评判一向含有排斥的成分。Judgment always involves rejection. 不论所评判的对象是你自己或是他人，它绝不会只强调正面的特质。It never emphasizes only the positive aspects of what is judged, whether in you or in others. 不论你是想先认出它而后排斥，还是评估之后而想拥有的，都会留存于你心内，因为它已被你认出来了。What has been perceived and rejected or judged and found wanting remains in your mind because it has been perceived. 你相信凡是被你抵制之物就影响不到你，这个幻觉让你吃尽了骨頭。One of the illusions from which you suffer is the belief that what you judged against has no effect. 它不可能没有影响，除非你在抵制之际同时相信此物根本不存在。This cannot be true unless you also believe that what you judged against does not exist. 事实绝非如此，否则你就不会设法抵制它了。You evidently do not believe this, or you would not have judged against it. 这与你的判断正确与否毫无关联。In the end, it does not matter whether your judgment is right or wrong. 无论是对是错，你都已相信那虚幻之物的存在了。Either way, you are placing your belief in the unreal. 任何判断之后一定导致同一结局，因为它隐含了真相是可以任你取舍的信念。This cannot be avoided in any type of judgment, because it implies the belief that reality is yours to select from. 你若不以评判的心态对待自己及你的弟兄，那种如释重负的平安绝对超乎你的想象。You have no idea of the tremendous release and the deep peace that comes from meeting yourself and your brothers totally without judgment. 你一旦认出自己及弟兄的本来面目，便不难明白，不论你对他们作何评判，都没有任何实质的意义。 When you recognize what you are and what your brothers are, you will realize that judging them in any way is without meaning. 事实上，因着你对他们的评判，反倒使你无从认出他们对你的意义了。In fact, their meaning is lost to you precisely because you are judging them. 你所有对生命的不肯定感，都是你认为自己不能不判断这一信念引发出来的。All uncertainty comes from the belief that you are under the coercion of judgment. 你无需靠判断来整顿你的生活，你更不用靠它来整顿你自己。You do not need judgment to recognize your life, and you certainly do not need it to organize yourself. 只要真知一现身，所有的判断便会自动销声匿迹，你的新认知就这样取代了旧有的知见。In the present of knowledge, all judgment is automatically suspended, and this is the process that enables recognition to replace perception. 你非常害怕自己看到却拒绝接受之物。You are very fearful of everything you have perceived but have refused to accept. 因为你相信因着你的拒而不受，就会失去了对他们的掌控权。You believe that because you have refused to accept it, you have lost control over it. 为此之故，他们才会出现在你的噩梦中，或伪装成一个看起来比较愉快的梦境。This is why you see it in nightmares, or in pleasant disguises in what seem to be your happier dreams. 凡是被你排斥或抵制之物，自然无法进入你的意识内。Nothing that you have refused to accept can be brought into awareness. 它们原本是无害的，是你把它们变成一种威胁。It is not dangerous in itself, but you have made it seem dangerous to you. 当你觉得疲倦时，是因为你已断定自己是会疲倦的。When you feel tired, it is because you have judged yourself as capable of being tired. 当你嘲笑一个人，表示你已评判他毫无价值了。When you laugh at someone, it is because you have judged him as unworthy. 你若嘲笑自己，必会嘲笑别人，因为你无法承受自己比别人更无价值的念头。When you laugh at yourself, you must laugh at others, if only because you cannot tolerate the idea of being more unworthy than they are. 这亦足以让你精疲力尽，因为它们基本上就是一种耗人心神的想法。Oh, this makes you feel tired because it is essentially disheartening. 你本来是不可能疲倦的，但你挺有消耗自己心神的本事。You are not really capable of being tired, but you are very capable of wearying yourself. 不停的评判所给人的压力确实不堪负荷。The strain of constant judgment is virtually intolerable. 人们竟会如此珍视这种削弱自己的能力，真是匪夷所思。It is curious that an ability so debilitating would be so deeply cherished. 话说回来，只要你还想充当现实真相的作者，你必会紧抓着自己的评判不放。Yet, if you wish to be the author of reality, you will insist on holding on to judgment. 于是你会开始害怕，因为你相信这一评判终有一天会落到自己头上。You will also regard judgment with fear, believing that it will someday be used against you. 只要你还相信判断是保护主权的有力武器，那一信念便会永远在你心中作祟。This belief can exist only to the extent that you believe in the efficacy of judgment as a weapon of defense for your own authority. 上主只会慈悲待人 God offers only mercy. 你的言辞也应只反映他的慈悲，因为这是他给你的礼物，也是你所能与人分享的礼物。Your words should reflect only mercy, because that is what you have received, and that is what you should give. 正义的观念只是一种权宜措施，它的本意是要教你慈悲的。Justice is a temporary expedient or an attempt to teach you the meaning of mercy. 只因你自己心里的不义倾向，才会使得正义观念充满了评判的意味。It is judgmental only because you are capable of injustice. 我已经谈了不少症状的问题，这一层次的花招真可谓罄竹难书。I have spoken of different symptoms, and at the level there is almost endless variation. 然而，所有症状只有一个起因，就是主权问题。There is, however, only one cause for all of them, the authority problem. 它可说是万恶之源。This is the root of all evil. 只要是小我引发的症状，必然相互矛盾，因为心灵早已分裂为圣灵与小我两部分。因此，凡是小我所造之物，必然支离破碎，而且自相矛盾。Every symptom the ego makes involves a contradiction in terms, because the mind is split between the ego and the Holy Spirit, so that whatever the ego makes is incomplete and incontradictory. 这类动辄得救的处境都是源自主权的问题，只因他接受了一个不可理喻之念作为前提，由此衍生的观念必然同样不可理喻。This untenable position is the result of the authority problem, which, because it accepts the one inconceivable thought as its premise, can produce only ideas that are inconceivable. 主权问题实际上就是创作权的问题。This issue of authority is really a question of authorship. 你若相信你是自己的创作者，并且把这一错觉投射到别人身上，主权问题就出现了。When you have an authority problem, it is always because you believe you are the author of yourself and project your delusion onto others. 你会看到别人真的一直在向你的创作权挑战。You then perceive the situation as one in which others are literally fighting you for your authorship. 凡是相信自己篡夺了上主大能之人，都犯了这个基本错误。This is the fundamental error of all those who believe they have usurped the power of God. 这一信念会让他们活得有如惊弓之鸟，其实上主丝毫不以为处。This belief is very frightening to them, but hardly troubles God. 他无意惩罚自己的儿女，只是一心期望他们能早日化解这一错误，因为他深知这错误所带给他们的痛苦。He is, however, eager to undo it, not to push his children, but only because he knows that it makes them unhappy. 其实上主早已赋予他的造化真实的创作权了，是你自己要与那至高创作者决裂，宁可活成一个无名小卒的。God's creations are given their true authorship, but you prefer to be anonymous when you choose to separate yourself from your author. 当你无法确认自己真实的创作者之后，你的受造本身也变得且生不明。Being uncertain of your true authorship, you believe that your creation was anonymous. 于是你便顺理成章地相信你是自己创造出来的。This leaves you in a position where it sounds meaningful to believe that you created yourself. 究竟是谁创造了你？这一创作权问题使你的心灵变得如此彷徨不定，最后连自己存在与否都不敢确定了。The dispute over authorship has left such uncertainty in your mind that it may even doubt whether you really exist at all. 唯有那些已经完全放下排斥心态的人，才可能知道自己是不可能被排斥的。Only those who give over all desire to reject can know that their own rejection is impossible. 并没有篡夺上主的大能，你只是把它削弱了。You have not usurped the power of God, but you have lost it. 幸好失落并不表示它消失了。Fortunately, to lose something does not mean that it has gone. 你只是忘记自己把它放到哪儿去了。It merely means that you do not remember where it is. 它的存在不是靠你能否指认出它，也不是看你要把它置于何处。Its existence does not depend on your ability to identify it, or even to place it. 你只需不加评判地正视真相，单纯地知道它就在那儿。这一点你是可以做到的。It is possible to look on reality without judgment, and merely know that it is there. 平安是灵性的天赋之产。Peace is a natural heritage of spirit. 每个人都有拒绝自己遗产的自由，却没有建立遗产的自由。Everyone is free to refuse to accept his inheritance, but he is not free to establish what his inheritance is. 每个人必须在创作权这个基本问题上做个决定。The problem everyone must decide is the fundamental question of authorship. 一旦否定了上主的创作权，种种恐惧必然趁虚而入，而恐惧渗透的过程又十分曲折诡异。All fear comes ultimately and sometimes by way of very devious routes from the denial of authorship. 他真正冒犯的绝不是上主，而是那些否定他的人。The offense is never to God, but only to those who deny him. 否定了上主的创作权，就等于否定了自己的平安之源。结果你看到的只是一个支离破碎的自己。To deny his authorship is to deny yourself the reason for your peace, so that you see yourself only in segments. 这种怪异的自我观，追根究底就是主权问题。This strange perception is the authority problem. 世上的人多多少少都有被囚的感觉。There is no one who does not feel that he is imprisoned in some way. 如果这是自由意志所带来的下场，那么他不得不承认他的意志并非自由的，否则他就落入了循环论证的死胡同。If this is the result of his own free will, he must regard his will as not free, or the circular reasoning in this position would be quite apparent. 自由意志必须导向自由才行。Free will must lead to freedom. 评判对人即是一种囚禁，因他随着自己起伏不定的欲望而把对方的真相切割得支离破碎。 Judgment always imprisons because it separates segments of reality by the unstable scales of desire. 希望并非事实 Wishes are not facts. 寄予希望影射出只凭意愿是不足以成事的。To wish is to imply that willing is not sufficient. 然而，活在正念中的人不会相信自己希望之事和欠愿之事具有同等的真实性。Yet, no one in his right mind believes that what is wished is as real as what is willed. 圣经上你们该先寻求天国这一句话应改为你们该先切愿天国，这才表示我知道自己的真相，我愿接受天父的遗产。Instead of seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, say, will ye first the kingdom of heaven, and you have said, I know what I am, and I accept my own inheritance.
奇迹正文第3章，纯洁无罪的知见。Chapter 3 The Innocent Possession 6. 判断和主权的问题 6. Judgment and the Authority Problem 愿大家有一个圣灵充满的一天。阿们，我爱你哟。